There's also increased security right here in the nation's capital. About 2 hours ago, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser and Police Chief Pamela Smith briefed us on Election Week security and safety. Our Leslie Moreno joins us there live at MPD's new Joint Operations Command Center on 4th Street Northwest with a look at what we can expect. Leslie?
Hey, Simone, good evening. Yeah, people can expect to see a large police presence throughout the district all week. D.C. Police Pamela Smith making it very clear that any violence, riots, or unlawful behavior will not be tolerated here in the district. We've been talking about potential unrest in the nation's capital, which is a big concern for many. We know several businesses along 17th Street Northwest and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest near the White House have already decided to board up. New temporary fencing has also been going up around the White House, the Eisenhower Building, and the Naval Observatory. Tonight, Mayor Bowser says they're prepared for potential demonstrations starting from Election Day through inauguration. The mayor says she'll be holding these weekly meetings leading up to inauguration to brief businesses and residents about any potential threats. Mayor Bowser says she's anticipating calling in the National Guard for inauguration. For now, Police Chief Pamela Smith says she will have her officers working 12-hour shifts until needed. She says officers from Virginia and Maryland will also be assisting, and she says they're also planning on bringing in an extra 4,000 officers to the district for inauguration.
And let me be clear, there will be no tolerance for violence in our city. No destruction or any unlawful behavior. As I've said before, we will hold all offenders accountable. We will not tolerate the destruction of property, and we will not tolerate threats to public safety as well as this election process. Should it require additional time to know the results of this election, we want everyone to know that we are ready to handle many different scenarios, and we have the right people in place to keep our city safe.
And D.C. is also preparing to host Vice President Kamala Harris at Howard University tomorrow, where she will be holding her election night watch party. MPD is working closely with Secret Service, who will lead security for that event. There's also, as we've been mentioning, a lot of fencing going up there as well, so people can certainly expect to see several road closures throughout the week around that area. And again, just to be clear, Chief Smith says there have been no identifiable threats to the district as of now, but again, this is all just for safety as a precaution.
Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who teach and rule well in all truth and sincerity. Shalom, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. The house of David, starting with the 144,000, followed by the 1/3 remnant. Shalom. All right, so you saw the clip. And you see on your screen here, all right, states put National Guard, states, plural, all right, within their states put National Guard on standby in case of election violence. All right, so, yeah, man, it's a lot of tension, all right, in America, Babylon the Great right now. A lot of tension in the air, man. All right, you know they sent out troops, like you see the National Guard, you know. And not just in D.C. like you saw in the clip, but like you see in the article here, multiple states, man. I know like Washington, Oregon, and many others, man. You know, they're saying that there could be civic unrest, civil unrest, however you want to put it. All right, there could be violence and, you know, riots or whatever, man. You know. And that just goes to show you this place is on its way out, man. All right, cause really these elites, they know who they're gonna put in there already. Presidents aren't elected; they're selected. All right, they're elected, but with an S in front, man. They're selected, not elected. All right, but yeah, man, this place is completely divided. You know, you got left wing, right wing. You know, Democrat, Republican. You know, America is split, man. It is divided, and it's on its way out, man. It's on the brink of destruction. All right, so let's go there, man. Isaiah 19. Matter of fact, I'm already here. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, verse. I'll get the first two verses. I'll start at the top. Isaiah 19:1, the burden of Egypt. And this is not talking about ancient Egypt. It's talking about the modern day Egypt, which is America. America is known as Sodom and Egypt. All right. Of course, look what's going on with the rainbow people. All right. The alphabet community. That's why it's known as Sodom and Egypt. Why? Because this is the place of our hardcore captivity, hardcore bondage, the place of our the land of our slavery. All right, Sodom and Egypt. So it's not talking about ancient Egypt. It's talking about the modern day Egypt, which is America. Isaiah 19:1, the burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, rideth upon a swift cloud, a chariot, a so-called UFO, and shall come into Egypt, America. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Yeah, that's what's going to happen when Yahweh shall come back, man. All right, he going to come back on that giant UFO and going to put the icing on the cake and destroying America, Babylon the Great, by thermonuclear fire. All right, you're going to have the destruction from the ICBM missiles, all right, the thermonuclear missiles, as well as from the chariot fire, because Yahweh and the angels, they're going to be shooting out lasers. All right. So it's going to be chariot fire along with ICBM missiles, man, to destroy America, Babylon the Great. Verse 2, Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. Yeah, these Americans, these Babylonians. All right. And they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And that's what we're seeing, man. That's why they're anticipating violence, election violence, man. Left wing, right wing, Democrat, Republican, man. All right. The Lord has set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. All right. These Americans are against each other, man. You know, of course, you got these Proud Boys, and these Republicans saying that if Trump lose again, they're ready for civil war. All right. They're ready for all hell to break loose. All right. And you got these Democrats, man. All right. And that's why they boarding up businesses in D.C. They're putting up fencing around the White House, man. Because the Lord has set these Americans against each other, man. America is divided. All right. So we know it's about to fall, man. Its destruction is not at hand. Because all of them are Edomites, but they're divided. All right. This infighting, man. Let's go there. Let's get there. The house divided. I know it's in Matthew and Mark. Let's see which one. I get it right here in Matthew. Matthew 12:25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. If Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How then shall his kingdom stand? All right, yeah, and that's what we're seeing, because all of them are Edomites. All of them are the wicked that the Bible speaks of. All right, the devil, all of them are Edomites. All right, but they're divided. All right. These Edomites are divided against themselves, man. A lot of infighting, man. Democrat and Republican, man. So America is about to be brought to desolation. It cannot stand, man. It's divided against itself. And that's why you Jakes shouldn't even be getting involved, man. This is the kingdom of your oppressors, man. America has done nothing for us, man, but beat the hell out of us. Oppressors, rape, rob, and murder us, man. All right, rape, rob, and murder us. That's all we've got in America, man. Nothing but a foot on our necks, man. This place ain't been nothing but a hellhole for us, man. But our people, they don't learn, man. They still believe in this voting, thinking, watching for a nation that cannot save them, as it says in Lamentation. They're walking down to Egypt for help. They trust in oppression. They trusting in Pharaoh, Isaiah the 30th chapter. And that's why the Lord called our people Sardis, man. Let's go there. Because they're still voting after all these years, man. They done been voting for all these years, and they still ain't learned. This is why the Lord said this. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Yeah, they wise. They gonna find Jake gonna find a way to go out and vote. Or if I have to mail it in, if I have to go to the polls or whatever I have to do, I'm gonna vote. You get out and vote. We gonna we gonna get a president. No, man, wise to do evil, man. But to do good, you have no knowledge, man. When we read you the scriptures, tell you to repent and turn back and trust in Yahweh Shema Shah, you find the excuse, or you scoff and you scorn and mock, man. That's why the Lord said, sottish children. Sottish means stupid, as Elder Apostle Gabar always goes into, man. And that's what our people are. 2/3 of our people are stupid. Here it is. Not one president ain't done a damn thing for him, man, including Obama, who is not Israelite. He's not a so-called black man. He's a so-called African. He's a Hamite. That's why he ain't do nothing for you, Jake. And Kamala Harris is not a so-called black woman. She's an Edomite. Basically, she's a chocolate-covered white woman, man. A chocolate-covered so-called white woman. All right? Having melanated skin don't make you an Israelite, man. And that's how they got you with Obama. Just because they got pigment, all right, they got a little melanin, you think they are people. No, man. And Kamala, she knows she's not your people. That's why she ain't going to do shit for you if she win. And the presidents don't call the shots anyway. It's all the elites are running the show. The Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the bankers. That's who calling the shots. So the presidents are just puppets. All right, but either way, they're not going to give you a so-called black president, man. Whether it's a man or a woman. Kamala Harris is not a so-called black woman. All right? So yeah, man, that's why the Lord calls our people stupid. Because they finna be celebrating all this week. Oh, I voted, and they finna be having all kind of parties and shit and all kind of wickedness, man. Sottish. Stupid, man. But our people trust in oppression. And that's why they got the 2/3 got to be put to death and come back in the kingdom, man. Because they don't gonna learn. Jake will just keep voting and voting every 4 years, man. Jake won't learn, man. You got a few of our people that learned, after Obama. But for the most part, our people are still engulfed in this voting shit, man. And that's against our law, man. Deuteronomy 17:15. I'll go get it real quick. All right, we ain't supposed to be voting. Deuteronomy 17:15. I get 14 too. Deuteronomy 17:14. And when thou art come into the land which Yahweh by Shema shall thy power give it thee, and shall possess it, and shalt dwell therein, and shalt say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power, Yahweh Shema shall thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. And you go and voting for people thinking that they're your people. You go and voting for these heathen thinking that they're your people when they're not. Like I said, Barack Obama, he's a Hamite. He's not an Israelite. Kamala Harris is an Edomite. She's not an Israelite. All right, so they're strangers, man. Natural strangers, because you got more than one kind of stranger in the scriptures. These are strangers as in heathen, natural Gentiles, man. So you shouldn't be voting anyway. You should want to see America go up in smoke, man. But yeah, man, a lot of, this place, like I said, going back to the point, this place, America, Babylon the Great, is divided, man. That's why you're seeing insurrection, sedition, civil unrest, civic unrest, man. Let's close out with that one. This is 2nd Esdras 15. 15 and I'll go straight to the point. Second Esdras 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. Yeah, a lot of sedition, man. Civil unrest. That's why you see people boarding up their houses, boarding up stores. All right, they're putting up fences around the White House. They're, the National Guard is on standby. Soldiers have been deployed in different states around America, Babylon the Great. So yeah, man, that's why there's threats of another insurrection like January 6th. All right, because they don't care about they don't care. These people really, if they don't get their way, they don't care about the government, man. That's why you saw that with January 6th. All right. So yeah, man, a lot of sedition, civil unrest out here, man, because this place, America, is on its way out, man. All right, this is the new Rome. All right, and it's on its way out. So that's why, they got to board up, put up fences around the White House, board up stores and whatnot, man, deploy the National Guard and all this shit. Because this place is finished, man. It's divided. All right, and it's time for this place to go, man. And that's why we, like the apostle say, we got to be sending up curses against this place daily, man, and keep prophesying against it, chanting this bitch down, man. All right, because we ready to get the hell out of here. We ready to go home, man. We ready for our Lord, our big brother Yahweh Shai to come redeem us, man. Lord willing, we be up the hopeful elect and we make it on the first go round. We ready to get the hell out of here, man. I pray that this was edifying to the elect through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in all truth and sincerity. Shalom, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. The house of David, starting with the 144,000, followed by the 1/3 remnant. Abal, Shalom.